My father used to always tell me that before taking any important life decision, I should always do a proper research on what opportunities or challenges that is going to come along with it. And it is very crucial to do this because it will help you in doing your future planning. If I have to talk about my own self, I always take my decision based on how optimist or pessimist I am feeling about that particular thing. If I have to talk about me coming and studying abroad, I was very optimistic about that and I was focusing more on the opportunities and I didn't do a proper research on the challenges. And in this video, I'm going to talk about all the challenges that I faced when I was studying here. And if you want to know more about the reasons to study abroad, then make sure you have watched my previous video where I have talked in more depth about the reasons for you to come and study abroad. After that, make sure you have watched this video as well where I'm going to talk about the challenges. So in the end of this video, I can guarantee you that it will give you a holistic view about reasons for you to study and reasons for you to not study. And after that, you can make up your mind if this is something for you. So yeah, make sure you are staying with me till the end of this video and let's get this started. Hi guys, this is Shabir Arnodwala from Quotient. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 challenges to consider if you are coming to study abroad. So let me get started with the first and the foremost challenge, which is financial cost. So I'm not saying that studying abroad can be expensive. I am saying studying abroad is expensive, especially when you factor in the cost of tuition fees, housing and travel. And this is something what is keeping away so many students for coming and study abroad. So make sure you factor in this challenge. Also, there is always something you can do to overcome these challenges. For example, you can always create a budget for how much money you want to spend on your education, and that will help you in selecting out your country. Another thing what you can do is apply for all the available scholarship that is out there in that country, which will provide you with financial support. You can also apply for student loan, which you can get, which will help you in getting money for your tuition. Another thing what you can do is look for countries where tuition fees is free. So for example, Germany, where if you are studying in the public university, then you don't have to pay your tuition fees. You only have to take care of your housing and your travel expenses. So this is something what you can do to overcome this challenge. Another challenge to consider is other commitments. So when I talk about other commitment, it can be family or personal commitments or any work related commitments. So make sure to take this into consideration when you are coming and studying abroad because you are going to leave your home country for a considerable amount of time. So you need to always take this into account that your commitments are being fulfilled even though if you are not in your own country. I mean, there's always a way for you to fulfill your family commitments by bringing your family along with you if you are studying abroad. But as I covered in my previous video, studying abroad can be very expensive. So imagine if it's expensive for yourself to survive in another country. So how expensive it can be if you're bringing along with your family. So make sure you have like a proper planning before coming and studying abroad and always have something like a backup plan for you to fulfill your commitment while you are studying abroad in some other country. Homesickness can be another bigger challenge for us to consider before making our mind to come and study abroad. I mean, people might think that this is not a challenge. I mean, they want to come and live alone on their own. They want to have a good life, no restriction, party with their friends, make new friends, explore new culture. I mean, those are all really good things to be. But trust me, speaking from my own point of view, after you spend considerable amount of time away from your family and your own country, then you start to miss them. You start to miss their support, their emotional connect, their presence. You start to miss your friends, family, the culture that you were being part of for so long. So that is something that you're going to miss on. And it's not like just because of this you should not come to study abroad, but this is a really important factor to take into account because there is going to be time where you actually want your mother to comfort you, you actually want your best friend to be there around you, but they are not going to be there just because you are far away from them. But you can always be in touch with them by calling them or maybe staying in touch with them on call. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the same if you were there in person with them. So this is something that you're going to be miss out on when you come and study abroad. So yeah, if you are applying for universities abroad, then it means that you are going to step into a new country, you are going to make new friends, you are going to experience new culture, and for you to experience all these new changes in your life, you have to ensure that you are safe enough in that country. So make sure you do your proper research for the country of your selection, that is safe for students and safe for you to live in, because in recent days there are so many hate crimes against international students. So it is very important for you to see if your country of choice is welcoming to international students, and that is when you are going to feel confident in your studies and also confident in making new friends, and that's where you're going to have your really good time studying abroad, only and only if you find yourself safe in that country. So, the last and the most important challenge for you to consider is if studying abroad is going to add value in your long term goal and in your career. And I can explain you this point by giving you an example. So, let's say if you apply for course ABC in country X, and after you are done with the course ABC, you apply for jobs in country X, and then you realize that the job that you're applying in country X, it is very competitive for you to get job in country X because there is low demand and high supply. And for some reason, if you cannot manage to find a job, you have to go back to your home country. And once you go back to your home country, you realize that all the money that you invested in country X, so you cannot get the return in country X. And now, since you are getting lower pay in your home country, so it takes you years to get the money back on whatever money you invested in country X for your studies. So it is very crucial for you to make a good combination of your selected course and your country. So always make sure that you do your in-depth research on what course you're doing and what country you're selecting. And after you're done with that, always make sure to do a job market check to see the employability rate of your particular selected course, because it is going to help you with your future expectations and your long-term career goals. So that's all from my side today. If you find the video informative, then make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more such content, then do subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see reasons for you to study abroad, then you can check out my previous video where I have discussed all the reasons for you to study abroad, and I'll come along with all such content. Make sure to give me your suggestions and show your love and support. You can put down in the comment section for any suggestions that you have for me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.